Hi, I'm Molly with Miss Molly Knows, and I'm here to tell you one of my personal stories. And this is a real ghost story, so happy Halloween week. Have you ever received a gift before that had some kind of a weird attachment to it? And I don't mean conditional attachment, I mean an attachment. Well, I've got a story for you. I had a friend whose parents were moving out of their house of many, many decades, and she contacted me through Facebook and said, I have a lot of antiques, and I know that you love antiques, which, by the way, I do not. And I would love for you to come over and have a peek and see if there's anything you want. So I went over there and I picked up a few items, and in the meantime, she was rifling around in the other room. She comes out right before I left and says, hey, I've got this autograph book I thought you might like. And I guess in the late 1800s and early 1900s, that was sort of a nice little gift you would give people. Like maybe they're going away, and everybody would sign a page, and somebody sent it or whatever. And I started looking for it. It was really kind of beat up, but beautiful. And it had a beautiful cursive, very fancy looking penmanship, obviously done with a fountain pen, and all these great little poems and phrases and stuff that probably were popular in the day or whatever, and sentiments. And as I read through the book, I realized whoever this was, his name was Mr. Stringer, and he was leaving his little farm community, I believe in Iowa, and he was moving to somewhere else, and he was going to teach. So everybody was giving him sort of a good luck, goodbye. So I thought that was kind of nice, and she had picked him up at some other garage sale or whatever. So I took it home, and when I got home, my stepson Christopher looked through it. He was really into antiques too, and I was showing him, and he thought that was really cool. I put it on the shelf and just forgot about it. So that night, the whole night, I felt this weird, like, prickly feeling on my face, and I thought, what's going on? So I turned over and I looked, and I was married at the time, and my husband was sitting up on the side of the bed. But the weirder part of it was, because he would get up sometimes in the middle of the night for work or whatever, because he had emergency people. And I look, and he's wearing this, like, fedora, like a hat from, like an old man's hat. And I thought, God, that's weird. First of all, he would never wear that because he was a cowboy. But on top of that, it just was weird. And as I was blinking my eyes trying to focus, I realized he wasn't in focus. He was sort of fuzzy, like I could almost see through him. And I said, is everything okay? And when I did, he turned over in bed. So I realized that was not my husband. And I knew I had psychic ability, but I just didn't, like I was afraid and I didn't totally get it. So I get up to get some water or something because I was kind of shooken up a little bit. And as I did that, I hear my dog in the living room kind of whimpering. So I walk out there, and there she's sitting at attention, staring at the bookshelf where the autograph book was. And I thought, oh, that's weird. I didn't know what she was looking at. And I thought, okay, and I walked over and I looked. And as I walked over there, I felt this weird, like, it felt like I was walking through cobwebs. And I knew that there was not possibly that many cobwebs.